guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yolanda, and for today's video I'm going to be giving to you guys an update 3 years after the fact of life after leaving the Mormon church. And so yeah, it's crazy. It's really been that long. I really would have never imagined like I would be in this position today. And trust me when I say it was not an easy decision, it was not an easy transition, and some days, you know, it's not easy being along where I'm at, but I'm so grateful for the process. I'm grateful for the ups and downs. I'm grateful for all that because it's led me to finding Christ again in my life. I know, like, if you were to ask me back then during this time, because it was literally the day after July 4th, and I had told my family, and you guys kind of maybe already know how that went down. It wasn't pleasant, but I'm not going to speak ill or bad about them because at the end of the day, you know, all in all, it's forgiven, we've moved on, and I still choose this path because at the end of the day, like, we can only choose our own paths. Religion and relationship with God is such a personal thing, and I don't think I really ever had that in the church. Even I feel like, you know, maybe if it was maybe the way I was brought up, if it was differently, maybe I would have stayed. But ultimately, like, through all these challenges that I faced, even as of the beginning of June, which stuff happened related to me leaving the church, still, I mean, like, it's still like I'm still facing the adversity and stuff, but ultimately, like, I 100% do not regret it. I do not wish anything happened another way. Like, I know it's meant to happen for a reason, and it happened the way that it did, and you know, that's okay. And I feel like, you know, like, through that time, like, I'll be honest, within that past year, the first year that I left, it was rough. And at first, you know, I told my parents, like, hey, like, yeah, I'll still go, but I'm just not gonna be like active and talking and stuff, or like volunteering to say a prayer. But then it turned into a thing where it's just like the feeling that, oh yeah, like, I might come back to the church, and I was like, you know, like, this is how I feel. And there's a lot of butting heads, you know, and I mean, like, it's reasonable, I guess, in a way. Like, you know, you grow up a certain way and your parents would hope for you to go their path, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, I'm growing up, I'm figuring things out for myself. And I feel like with religion, once again, it being a personal thing, like, you have to let people, like, it has to be something that you want. It's not going to be like a pleasant thing if it's just like something that, like, you're forced to do, or like it's pushed onto you so much. Like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, then you can have this external thing. Like, no, like, it should not be pushed on. You can encourage somebody all you want to, but I guess in a way it's different when it's like your when it's like your personal, like, family compared to somebody else leaving. Then it can be different how people treat you, which isn't right in my opinion, but you know, that's the reality. It's always easier for, like, oh, to be there for somebody who's not there. Like, it's always the closest ones that hurt you the most. But let me tell you, this would have taken me to, like, literally the lowest point of my life, but I'm so grateful for that, because even last year, I mean, like, a girl was struggling. I will not, like, put up this front that, hey, I'm perfect. That is one thing about my channel, is like, I will be upfront. There might be things I refrain from saying, but for the most part, like, I'm just gonna tell you as it is. I admit I'm a faulty, like, I fall short as a person. I'm no perfect person here, and I don't want to be like a perfect, like, content creator here. Like, no, nothing like that. Like, so yeah, basically I'm imperfect, right? And I involved myself. I did a lot of things last year, and I guess in a way, like, I needed that, and I don't regret it in a sense. I've definitely, like, forgiven that part of myself and definitely changed my ways, but I won't, you know, shame that part of myself and make me feel bad for falling there, because I was doing this alone. You know, I didn't know what I was doing, but it ultimately led me to Christ, and I know I needed that in order to follow him, because, you know, it felt like definitely like a step in, but like my heart was still elsewhere. And even now, like, looking at things, like, it's my heart and my mind is like aligned for wanting to follow Christ. It's not just like my mind telling me, but my heart still desiring the ways of the world. Now, don't get me wrong, like, yes, I still fall short, yes, I still sin, yes, there's a lot of things that I'm still working on, especially definitely just like with modesty. That's one, as you can tell. Like, it's just definitely like just like things that, like, you know, a lot of teenagers are going through. Like, yes, I still struggle with some things, but for the most part, it's like I still have the desire and it's a lot more of wanting to go the Lord's way than, you know, wanting to do the world's way. And I feel like also with graduating, because once again your girl has graduated, it has definitely like shifted my mindset, because like I felt like it was just like a trance. I was just like let go. Like literally when I graduated, I just stopped caring what people thought, in a sense of like, oh, like you're wearing that, or oh, you posted that, or like, oh, X, Y, Z, or oh, you're listening to God, or what is this Christian music here? Like, no, like I stopped caring. Like the amount, like I've literally played so much Christian music out loud, and I was like, why was I so ashamed of that before? Like literally people play like rap music where it's saying vulgar stuff, and I wouldn't be ashamed to blast up and like sing all the lyrics to that, but I couldn't do for Christian music, and that's like literally pleasing to God, and like things of that manner. It's just like, you know, it's a different kind of energy now, especially graduating, and it's like I'm more confident in my spirituality, and I'm just so grateful. Ultimately, like this is honestly, of course, been like one of the hardest things, but also like a blessing in the making. And I'm grateful that, you know, with my story and with things still going on in my life, that I can use it and my little platform here to be able to share my story with you guys, because, you know, life doesn't end over, you know, what some people say, whether you may get disowned, whether you may like get hatred from a church or your whole community. Like it's a huge life change that comes with leaving, but I promise you, like, stay strong. I encourage you guys that are questioning it to ultimately, at the end of the day, like figure out the truth for yourself. So look at both sides and see if you're still for it or if you're against it. And this can relate to any religion, because there's a lot of people that leave their family's religion, you know, like it's not like a new thing that I just started, no. But yeah, I guess life after that, everything is just going pretty much well. I go to church a lot. I actually go to 2 churches. I go to this one local one. I go there on Sundays. I used to alternate, but now I just go there full time for Sundays. And I go to this other church for their high school night on Wednesdays. And then for my other church, I don't go there on Sundays anymore. That was the one I alternated with, but I go there on Tuesdays nights. And yeah, and it's really fun. Like I love being active, and I plan on, when I go to college, being active in the ministry and actually helping out, because I feel like this is my time to actually get myself together and actually, like, you know, like learn to become a greater Christian. And I feel like right now, like I just a desire in my heart to actually lead and actually touch lives and use my testimony to be able to pray for others in college, because I feel like I just want to grow more, and I really want to be more involved and to help people, and just to put out my love and energy, my love of Christ, to be able to bring people closer. And I really look forward to that side of my life. And so yeah, other than that though, that's pretty much my update. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I love this background right here, it's so cutesy. But yeah, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and if you have any questions or comments or concerns, you can meet me in the comment section down below, because I deleted my social medias. But yeah, hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace is already out.